Welcome to Subramani. So I have been asked this question as to what is a core holding. A core holding means something like a big portion of your portfolio is in one type of fund or one type of equities, right? So that is what we call core holding, and I'm talking only about the equity portfolio. So a core holding normally is a large cap fund, simply because the large cap fund has the resilience to stand through difficult times. For a new person, for example, a small cap or something could look very attractive and could give very good returns, but the minute the returns start falling and the value of the portfolio falls, he or she might panic so badly that they might just remove all the money and be ruined. All the gains that they have would be lost, and then they would never come back into the market. So you normally introduce an investor into the market, into the equity market, through a large cap portfolio. Also, the resilience of a State Bank of India, Larsen and Toubro, HDFC Limited or HDFC Bank would be much better than, say, a City Union Bank or some very small EPC company where you're not where during bad times their company is completely wiped out. People don't even want to look at it. A GMR Infrastructure would be at 9 rupees, right? Their ability to take the difficult times is largely in question. So you stick your core portfolio to that. However, having said that, for say a 70-year-old person who wants to reduce the complications in his portfolio, it could be a multi-asset fund, or it could be even a balanced advantage fund which becomes his core, because he says it's okay, I want to reduce the number of funds that I have. But largely for a youngster who is starting out his portfolio at say 23, 24, and what he will hold till the age of 70. So I'm not calling a 60-year-old an old person. I'm saying at that stage you start building like that. So 60% is in large cap, say 20-25% is in mid cap, and about 15% is in small cap. The advantage is the small cap acts as a, what I would say good Hindi word as tadka. Rather than being, there will be times when you feel that, oh, I should have taken all my large cap and put it into small cap because small cap is giving me great returns. The day you feel that, you can slowly increase your allocation to small cap, because your ability to stand shocks may have improved. You were 22 when you started, or you were 25 when you started, now you're 35, and you understand that the size of your portfolio has increased, so you may come down from 60% in large cap to say 50% in large cap and increase the allocation to mid cap and small cap. But largely for a beginner, we introduce people and say, okay, this should be your core portfolio, which is a large cap. But today I see people taking a large and mid cap as the core portfolio, and then having a small mid cap, because some part of the mid cap is already covered, and then having small cap. They could also add some other funds like the opportunity fund or some 1 or 2 sectoral funds, any of those things, but those are all going to be very small. The problem or the advantage or disadvantage of that being small is there are times when you feel, oh my god, I wished I had allocated more. But you don't say that when the markets are down. You don't say that when small caps are taking a battering, right? So when small caps look good, you feel, you wish, you think at least that you should have put more money in small cap. But then what happens is, if you stick to this broad asset allocation of say 60% in large cap, 20% in the mid cap, or 25% in mid cap and 15% in small cap, you can slowly increase the allocation to mid cap and small cap because of 2 things. One is, if these have run up, then they would have anyway gone. You would have gone to 50% in large cap, and the other 2 would have increased their weightage in the portfolio. Now you could allow that to continue for some more time, or say, no, I am a little scared and I am a conservative investor, so I will remove some money from small cap, some money from mid cap, and put it into the large cap. Or you say, I remove some money from small cap, some money from mid cap, some money even from large cap, and put it into a particular sector which I like. I like the health sector, so I'll put it there. I like the steel sector, I'll put it there. I like banking, I think it's underrepresented in my mid cap and small cap portfolio, so I will put that in the banking portfolio. Any of these things are possible, but still your core continues to be your large and mid cap or large cap, and this is how you go. But Like I said, at the age of 70, 75, when you want to reduce the complications, you say, okay, I will stick to a balanced advantage fund or a multi-asset fund as my core portfolio. Whenever I have a surplus, I'll put there, and whenever I need money, I'll remove from there. I will treat it like a savings bank account kind of a mutual fund, where I will keep I'll keep withdrawing for my expenses, and I don't want to create separate buckets because I already have a pension. Any of the, so your core portfolio also could change with age, and you may or may not need to have too many folios and too many schemes, and you say, so therefore I shift. So any of these things are possible. Thank you.